Hello and welcome to Unbox the Podcast, the podcast that helps you live your best life. I'm your host, Sahar Huneidi-Palmer. Unbox Coffee Break started in the lockdown of 2020. What developed was a true sense of community, virtual community, and I found a new way to support my friends, followers, and those who needed help.
Happy New Year, everyone. I hope that this new year will bring a sense of renewed optimism. Is 2022 going to be very different? I don't know. My policy is I don't make resolutions. And the reason is that when we make resolutions, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. And this pressure kind of creates an obstacle. Our brain will start looking for ways of why we cannot do what we want to do. And we end up being stuck in a down spiral, not knowing where to start from. My only resolution, if you like, is to do what I can do in the 24 hours that I start living. So basically, I take it day by day. Unbox the Real You. My mission will continue to be to provide you with inspiration and wisdom to help you live your best life. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to Unbox the Podcast. And please keep your comments coming. I do appreciate you taking time to let me know what it is that you enjoy listening to. Let's talk about 2021. How has it been to you? As I reflect on the last year, although it was incredibly unpredictable and challenging, I am pleased that a few of my goals have come to materialize. Literally by applying my policy, which is do what I can do, focus on what I am able to do, and take it day by day. You know, when you have a long list of things to do, you get really overwhelmed. You look at your list and you've got, 20, 50 things to do. And you end up being stuck because you don't know where to begin from. I realized this soon enough, and now I don't put more than 3 to 5 things a day. However, I stay really open because maybe number 5 will happen before number 2. And it doesn't really matter what order you put them in. You might kind of set a priority, but then things happen. And again, what I do is I try and go with the flow. If number 5 happens before number 2, fair enough. But by the end of the day, really, the 5 things do get done because I have taken the pressure off. And this is what has made 2021 a truly incredible year for me. I started working on Thursdays at a wellness center here in Dubai called Tiani. It was truly amazing center, not just because of where it is and what it does, but because of all the amazing therapists that I have met. And in a sense, it allows me to reconnect with the community that I live in. And I think this is really important to connect to where you are locally, because then you can truly thrive and benefit from the connections that we make. And I don't mean networking. If you have been listening to the podcast, you'd know I'm all about making real, authentic connections where you feel that you have exchanged something with the other person. Somehow they have enriched your life or given you the inspiration to carry on with yours. My passion, however, is to make myself available to whatever community that I am in. I do miss being in England, but I am making a lot of effort to connect with the community here in Dubai, in the UAE. One of the incredible things that have happened is that I was commissioned by Arcturus Publishing House in the UK to write 4 books. This was like a dream come true. The first book that I've written came out in 2005. After which, life got me really busy with a lot of personal stuff, and it took me quite a few years to get back on track. If you've been following my story, you'd know all about my loss, but I'll talk about it another day. So when this offer came through, I was over the moon. I am right now writing the 3rd book, which is How to Develop Your Psychic Ability. And next, and the final book for now, is on the tarot. And it's going to be kind of like a huge book on the tarot, kind of like a tarot Bible. And tarot is not about predicting the future. It's an incredible journey, which is by the character, the Fool, which is number 0, and how the Fool truly develops himself from a 0 to a hero. So it is truly depicts our lives, our personal journeys, what we go through and the decisions that we make, and how I think our life purpose is to overcome personal challenges within us, to have our ego under control, to increase our wisdom, to develop the wisdom or the insights, if you like, so that we can live life on a daily basis, make the most of it every day as it comes. So I'm really overjoyed that these 4 books came along, and I look forward to you letting me know what you think of them as they come out. I also want to thank my clients. Really, well done you. I'm so grateful for you for taking time out to give me your feedback. In fact, a few of them have made incredible leaps and bounds just from having the basic mentoring sessions, which is really 3 sessions. Listen to the previous podcast and please watch my YouTube channel so that you can find out how these clients incredibly changed their lives in just 3 sessions. Why? How come? Because they really commit. They were ready. They recognized that they are the creators of their own personal life. And this is how they made the leaps and bounds. There are a lot of tools that can guide you. You'll find them on my academy as well. By the way, the membership is free for life. So please go there, watch the webinars, free webinars on relationships, on living your best life. Make the most of it. So I want to go back to my first point. Take it one day as it comes. Is this year going to be different than the other one, than the previous one? Well, it is. If you're different, if you have a different mindset, and if you just focus on where you are at now, leave the past behind. Someone said the past is a strange country, is a foreign country where people do things differently. And that really holds true. Because whenever you think of the past, you're going to trigger the past. You're going to trigger all the emotional baggage that goes with the past. Your mind is going to react to whatever has happened. And that can only build obstacles towards what you can achieve this year. Many of my friends, clients, and family are kind of like impressed with what I have achieved. I don't have superpowers. In fact, I just focus on where I am now. Where am I at today? And I ask myself, have I done the best with my day today? And if the answer is no, I've learned to teach myself not to put any pressure on, but again, to focus on what I can do. So I hope these couple of hints will help you to start the new year on a good footing. 1, take the pressure off. 2, don't make any resolutions. 3, start from where you are at. 4, go with the flow. If you focus on what you can do, your brain automatically will start giving you ideas and inspirations of what you can do, what is really possible. And that is the way forward. I've also managed to redo my website, to start a shop online, to make ordering a lot easier for clients. I've added a lot of free tools that you can download and use for yourselves. Next year, I'm looking forward to writing more books, to writing more blog articles, to really answer what your needs are. Because that is what really allows me to thrive, because I truly feel I'm living my purpose. What is our purpose? Really to become the best version of ourselves. Many of my clients ask me, have I missed my destiny? Have I missed my purpose? Purpose is not about a career. A career is what you do, or a job is what you do to earn money to pay your bills. But I feel, in my view anyway, that what we're meant to be doing here is to become better versions of ourselves, to have a truly exciting human experience, to enrich our lives, to learn more, to become wiser, and to really differentiate what is truly important from what isn't. So you're not going to miss your purpose. Your purpose is to develop, to go as far as you can go, to release your talents and your abilities. Creativity is so important. Having a hobby is so important. May I remind you that your job doesn't define who you are. Maybe your talents do, because they show your interests, they show your creative expression. And what is our consciousness? Except it's a creative consciousness that likes to imagine and to express its imagination. Your expression may come through a job or through a hobby. But hobbies are so important because this is when you take time off. It's kind of your free staycation, where you truly experience what you are able to do as a person, be it in images, in drawing, in writing, photography, whatever it is. Most of the time, 80% of the time, when I ask my clients, who are you? They begin describing their job. And then I say, I didn't ask what you do. I said, who are you? Because I don't feel or sense that they have truly owned who they are. And the way to do that is by having a hobby, not by staying busy. Most of us are just busy running around. Primarily, I think, to do with earning money, which is fine. We need to be practical and rational. But it's in the hobby where you let go of all the worries, all the troubles, and you allow your brain to reset itself. So this year, I hope that you will find your hobby. And I hope that you will allow yourself to express truly who you are through your creative talents and hobbies. No one is going to judge you. Don't judge yourself. It's more important that you find your true expression. Take care, and I'll see you next week.